Fire, I have a lot of drive. So I have a lot of energy. I'm spirited. As far as I can remember, I've always been very intense, and I can light a match under stuff and make it happen for my own life and for other people, I'm discovering. I have given myself the space to explore and experiment a lot more than I ever have before. And even though it feels really scary and frightening sometimes, it also feels thrilling and like really kind of being alive. I left my creative agency job around 4 years ago to start my own business. And that was that was a leap of faith. Now it's like, okay, well, what happens if I trust instead? And that's opened up a lot of possibilities for me. How much effort does it take to achieve a state of effortlessness? I think creativity doesn't just live in the domain of artists and artistic expression. We are natural born creatives. If you're a human, you're an artist at work or at play. And I believe that life itself is a creative process. I think that's where experimentation and curiosity and your own creativity really come into play. One of our biggest universal underlying fears is death, but death can also be a great liberator in many ways. Sometimes I feel like life is kind of happening to me. I trust that the universe has a much wilder imagination than I do. Maybe there are things that are meant for me that are bigger than I could ever imagine, or things that are good for me, or, Rolling Stones, you can't always get what you want, but sometimes you find you get what you need, right? Like maybe it's there's something else that I need. I like to accept that I'm this evolving, fluid being in a changeable, uncertain universe. That helps me open to possibility when I'm not, scared shitless. But then that's how your intuition speaks to you. And that's what you can get curious about. Well, if you can play that what if game, then why don't you play it positively? Where are you? I'm here. Okay. How's here? Not that fucking bad, actually. It's pretty. Me and you, we're here right now. Nothing else is real. Nothing else exists. We're just in this moment. This moment right here is real. Maybe if I let go, the problem will solve itself. I'm not saying that applies blanket to everything. I'm just saying that sometimes by pushing against a problem, we make it bigger. Sound is important. We forget that we're human beings. We're meant to make sound other than language, like to express through sound, like, and not only in bed, that too, but in other areas.